Legal vision, I would like to talk about Iron Age findings and excavation in Tamil Nadu. There is the biggest resource of binding as far as on the archaeological works are concerned. It is a significance also. Once Adichanallur, that area where the resource of Iron Age implements can be found during the excavation. But if you go to the Adichanallur, it's on the way to Tiruchendur, on the road of the Sanskrithanavili and Tiruchendur. It is a small village. It's a little bit mound on the bank of the Tambarbarni. And where our ancestors lived once, we could find through various findings and through excavation, we could find the implements used. That is the iron used. Iron was shaped. That is the Iron Age. And in the BC world, there's also in the BC, that world was fine. So the Tamilans and Tamil people, our ancestors, and were found, and now are found at the Sanskrit, literally at the Sanskrit best, so that only they can use their knowledge to do or to use a more equipments and to use the metals. That is important, that they lived. Even we can find in the other channel. Same in the Keeladi. But now the government has formed the museum in the Keeladi. But we can go for a resource for finding place. The implements found there, the biggest one, and also more resource of add-on materials that we can find in the Keeladi. That is the Iron Age findings. Currently, Sivakalai. Once the resource it was in integrated Tirunelveli district, but now in Thoothukudi district. It is also nearby banks of the Tambarbarni in the waterways, where also the implements can be found. But now it is reported it's a 5000 BC. It can go beyond it. But it crosses also really the Sindhu, the also really in the Gangetic, the also really plains. And before the Sanskrit Kangeti plains, are also more things. It has been found all the iron implements used in the life and life process of our Tamil people, our ancestors. So on finding through excavation only, we could fix it that these years before the implements were used. But now more things are under the Sanskrit on the earth. And how these quarters are submerged, we can find. But now in the Madura, it has been stated in the Mahabharata, now it is under the sea. The archaeological department of the Sanskrit already has started the Sanskrit works to find the cities and more things. They are doing it. If you take the worldwide, the archaeological the Sanskrit findings are the biggest one. Even in Egypt, we can find it. If we go there, we can find. Inside the rock, the more the Sanskrit palaces can be constructed. Like that, in Tamil Nadu also, it may be found more. Just the three findings, one is Keeladi in Madurai district, and the two findings, Adichanallur and the Sivakalai, and both are integrated at the Sanskrit in the Tirunelveli district. That is on the bank of the Tambarbarni river, the perennial river in the world. So we have to find how the Iron Age, we could see the Iron Age. We can educate our future generation. We can give them education. So we are ancestor, we are using it. Like that, we have to do a more excavation through archaeological department. We can use it and we can find, we can engage in the private archaeologist and the government archaeologist. They can go for further works and find it and record those and preserve the source of those implements and record them and make it as a museum to give to the people to the knowledge and give the source of knowledge through more books and records and more things which will be helpful to the future generation. So Iron Age finding is a good help to decipher or think of the source of really in the past life of their ancestor. So currently, according to the current findings, archaeological findings, our Tamil people are the ancestor using the also more implements made of iron. So we had used more scientific technologies. So that is the finding. So in future also, the archaeological department through private archaeologists or government archaeologists will use it and their excavation and will find a more implements being used by the Tamils and ancestor or in India also, and we can lead in it and give the people to the knowledge. So archaeological courses should be started very earlier in every school to give the knowledge to the people. Now when the history has been sidelined, it has to be given much importance.